Another words. Come on, sing along with me. It's true. No, Frank Sinatra's from New Jersey, you know. In other words, it's you. I'll give you $20 if you can name that game. That was great.
Do I get one of the, what is it in the game shows where that you can call a friend?
No. You've been hanging around me long enough. You should know what that is. Chat know what that is.
Well, I don't know the name, but it's...
Well, that's the point. And you then said, I don't know, is the wrong answer.
There you go, then. Fine. I don't know, Alien.
You want to hear the music?
Sure.
I'll see if I can hear it.
It was a Capcom game, I'm assuming.
Is it? I don't know. Here. You should know it. Anybody know in the chat? Nobody knows? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Did I fuck this? Here, hold on. This is going to be really loud, I think. Huh? What is it? You hear that?
Oh, it's the... All our base are...
Someone set us up the bomb! Main screen turn on. What?
All our base all belong to us.
That's not the name of the game. It's you.
Well, yeah, but...
How are you, gentlemen? All your bases belong to my light fixture. You are on the way to destruction. Make your time. It's appropriate for this show. You know? Boom, 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 boom. That is the original Zero Wing. They didn't even write it in the chat. I'm so disappointed. Win something. I'll win. You win. Just kidding.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Make screens.
Just let me That
turn on.
keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm bringing you live with RDR. This most badass podcast in all the known land. Original comic cast. Top of the point. Everybody else would rip me off. Remember when Keemstar was doing that? Like, what was it? When I was like Howard Stern. Howard Stern was like, if you talk on the radio, you've been ripping him off. I remember those days. Oh, when they were ripping him off. Anybody talking on the radio told a joke. I'm just ripping him off, even though he was doing it years before he fucking had a job, before he went to college. I remember those things. How are you, gentlemen? All your bases belong to us. You know, I bitched at Wang for years to make that video. He made it about 5-6 months ago, and he actually contacted me personally. And then I think Wavy made it too. How are you, gentlemen? All your bases belong to us. All right, on SFTP today, we're going the news. It's kind of an eclectic route. I'm going to listen to Keemstar, I don't know, masturbate or whatever he does. We're going to... Oh, that's going to drive me fucking berserk. Can't listen to 2 sets of music at once. I feel like my dad. Turn that shit off. Oh.
I like the thing going on in chat that wear adult diapers.
Yeah. We're gonna touch on the. Actually, you know what? I should do. I don't want to go into the Keemstar masturbation story real quick, but I gotta be honest with you. He made like one of the best points that I actually didn't make during my my stream. I was pretty critical of Ethan as far as like putting the pressure on, and I don't take it back. I was pretty critical of Ethan as far as like putting a certain amount of pressure on iDubbbz, and I don't even think this is unreasonable. I mean, I've wanted people to stick up for me, and they kept quiet, and I was like, fucking bastard. But I don't think, what they said, because that's what happens. You put yourself in a position and they end up firing them back. And now you have two enemies instead of one, at least from that perspective. But I mean, I think Keemstar, I don't see if he debunks what I said, because I just don't think it was a good idea. I think it's a bad idea, And even though I think can we safely say this content cop is a bust? It did not work the way they wanted it to. I think it's safe to say now that this.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say. I mean, we have video of, even Hassan through. These people are such rats. Rats.
The political route.
Who went the political route? Like me. Yeah, it works so well for you. You're so well respected. If you're more respected, it might have worked. Problem is nobody respects you that has half a brain in their fucking head, only extremists. But no, Key made the best point. Oh no. That's fucking Asmongold, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Let's see if I can get this. Are my DMs going to pop up? I don't want my DMs popping up. All right, let's go to the web. No, I got to play this. Because he was, these are all the people I pay attention to. I have Nick Diorio, a Drama Alert, Nick Diorio, and Nick Diorio and Willie Back. Yeah. I actually did think, I guess since he started, I did think that, I thought Nick put this account together. I never talked to him about it or even asked him about it. To kind of compete with Drama Alert. I've thought it since I saw it in December. I thought, oh, he's doing something with somebody. He's got like a team of people. He's putting it together, and for whatever reasons, he decided not to tell me. None of my business. But I did. I always kind of thought it was him. I don't know why that would change anything. But a Yeet actually is a treasure trove now. For good stuff. But what's his face? Man, I can't find it. I can't believe I didn't put this up ahead of time. I'm so mad at myself.
Well, do you want me to look for it?
No, it's probably right here. But Keem kind of he kind of shuts my whole thing down. Because I think it's reasonable to want to be stuck up for, but I don't think it's a good idea to put people on the spot to stick up for you. And I stand by that. Because of the result, you just if the guy didn't actually like you to begin with, all you're doing is begging him to turn on you. And if you think he's not your friend, which clearly Ethan thought, then it's better off just, if he's keeping quiet, just keep him quiet instead of having to battle another front. I found it. So, but yeah, I think Keem he challenges me on this. He challenged the way I thought. Keemstar, the intellectual that he is. But he's correct on this, 100%. Here we go.
Dude, Ethan Klein and more than Ethan Klein, the H3H3 podcast, because I'm talking about the employees like Starkilla and his wife and just all these, that entire show has been supporting and platforming and getting behind Creator Clash. iDubbbz.
Hey, so is Harley.
And Anissa for years, and everybody fucking knows it. All right? And everybody fucking knows it. So I actually see where Ethan's coming from. Here I am fighting against these terrorist supporters of Twitch, all right? And you and your fucking wife can't say a single thing to defend us? A single fucking thing.
See, the problem I have with that is you don't know. It's the same reason why it was stupid to make the content cop for to begin with, because I didn't know this at the time. Apparently, Starkiller's wife is fighting in a Crater Crash 3, right? Harley's fighting. He's Jewish, right? That puts him in a bad spot. So if you call out iDubbbz, you put him in a bad spot with the relationships that he has. Yeah. And, all right, he follows a guy that's the complete scumbag. you think Nick follows and Nick follows, supports people that I don't like? I'm probably, if I search, Willie and Tom do too. You know, probably Wavy as well. Yeah, but it's just like, why put them against you? But I'm sorry, Keem's got a pretty good comeback for that.
I understand where fucking Ethan Klein and Healer are coming from.
Me too.
And if I'm iDubbbz and you think they're overreacting, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you go and make a content cop in response, then it seems like fucking Hila Klein and Ethan Klein were 100% fucking validated in that opinion that you were not a friend.
That's where he gets me. Because it's obvious they went overboard. Their feeling was, this guy's not a real friend. He probably doesn't like me. I did the whole thing like, Jew, big no. That's what I think. You know, like he just starts talking. The only thing that goes through his mind is Jew. You know, and it just seems like I didn't like it to begin with, and now I got a chance to impress the people that I really want to impress. Because my argument with iDubbbz's turn to begin with is always about oppressing a group, the kind of getting friends that he get with friends that he thinks is going to make his existential crisis go away. That crisis being, I was a clown and I have nothing to show for it. I look at it, I was an entertainer and I have plenty to show for it because I made a lot of people laugh over the years, but whatever.
You responded with a fucking content cop.
Look at fucking Boogie. Yup. I know how you feel, Keem.
Proving that they were right for having those feelings.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it right there. So they were kind of right to have those feelings. Should they have expressed them publicly? I still say no. You know, why have to fight? But maybe they should have, because the whole thing was a bomb. And the only people that are supporting this content cop are fucking people like Hassan and all those other fucking terrorist supporting creeps. He's right. He's like 150% right. You know, their worst nightmares wasn't a content cop. It was you guys not being real. And I don't really see this thing. This thing does not have the traction. I mean, I got Verse arguing, it's not a real content cop. You know, he's like one of these people like, well, the new Star Wars is not the real Star Wars. It's the extended universe is really the real Star Wars. No, it's a content cop. It really is. And I think there'll be more too. I think there'll be more. Next one's in the commentary committee because he's going to have to blame. He blames everybody else for his failures. So he's going to blame the commentary committee next. And come bring it. Bring it. You're not going to bring down anyone. Content cop is officially kind of like your manhood, neutered. You know. He's glazing him, I guess. He's glazing a guy that tried to get him kicked off the internet, if you really want to go that, or like ruin his career. Another bad side of Ethan, to be honest with you. But yeah, I guess like it's just a disproportionate response. If iDubbbz comes back with a Twitter video and it says, you know, I really don't appreciate that shit. We've been really good friends with you. You don't know what kind of position you put me and my wife, and I don't appreciate it. That's fucked up. Please don't do that in the future because we have been pretty good friends with you. Click, over with. Ethan looks like the bad guy. Content cop looks disproportionate. You know, 1 month later, the longest content cop in history. And oh, you know what my favorite part was? And I almost said something. I think you could even see me breathe and almost come out. And Destiny brings this up, of all people. I don't want to have to fucking search you. Eat shit again. Destiny actually brought this up. I have to go fucking through this. Maybe just go to Destiny. Because I like evil Destiny is now just like, yeah, I'm a sex creep. Yeah, I'm. It's like too funny. But he makes a really good point in the whole thing. Like if you're gonna do it, you know, go to it. He's a better sex pest than me. This is why Steve's winning. Let's see. his lack of political analysis. Destiny goes off and pretending to care about it. But I couldn't agree with this fucking more, even though he is a sex pest.
Fine if you pretend, but don't pretend like you care about mental health or any of that cringe shit. Just be based. Tell people to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Make fun of people who are on. Make fun of people who have depression or anxiety or GD. Just
good. Just get it.
Just embrace the
he sounds like iDubbbz.
I can't say the words on stream anymore. All the slurs and everything you used to. Just do that. Go full in on it. But don't do this lefty bullshit of like, oh, you're presenting, these criticisms of what another person is saying. Well, maybe you're actually just fucking crazy, dude. Did you ever think that maybe every single thing you're saying is just the result of some huge mental health ailment that you're not capable of perceiving? But who exists, by the way, among the ranks of your harshest critics who constantly perceive, maybe I am able to perceive that thing that you're not. And I am able to diagnose you with that problem. And I am able to tell that every single thing you're saying is just coming from a place of deep insecurity and deep depression. And you just need to log off and touch grass and take a break. But like, this is the worst type of gaslighting in the universe. The internet was a better place when Ian just said the N-word. Like, it is the most mask-on, deranged type of criticism.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. I mean, to sit there and start the video off like, it's your worst nightmare, Ethan. But we care about you. Wake up. Wake up. But we care about you because you have mental health issues. It also sounds like really like Soviet era lefty authoritarianism. And it really does. It's like these poor people, they're sick when we send them to the gulag. That's where we send them to get fixed. It is. It's just this, I think most leftism is based on sort of like false caring about people. Everybody's just usable. It's just, some kind of, but I couldn't agree with Destiny more on that one. Yeah, fine. Just say the shit. Be a scumbag. That's his new thing, like a scumbag. And, Sargon Khan brought this up, but I guess somebody in H3's podcast goes up. And I'm going to defend Ian again a little bit here with this skit that he did, the wake up and the dancing around. But they're trying to present themselves as the adults in the room. Now, YouTubers act adolescent-like and over the top and stuff, and that's part of the entertainment part. Okay, I get that. Don't get me wrong. But if you kind of juxtapose these two pictures, Ethan's lost a shit ton of weight. He's doing a lot better. I don't know if it's a good idea for him being an advocate because he doesn't know his shit. But compared to these goofballs, he looks normal. And that's true. Like, he's not having an existential crisis. iDubbbz is. These guys, all these, like, Jabba the Hutt was crying on stream. Denims looks constantly confused. Hassan is a foaming at the mouth maniac that supports terrorism and says horrible things about country and our country. And Frogan wishes ill on soldiers. I don't see fucking Ethan Klein doing that. Now, he got in bed with you losers to begin with, which serves him right, I guess. But yeah, I mean, he's got 2 kids. He's got a happy, healthy parent. What do you guys have? Nothing. Nothing but a hole in your heart over, oh my God, I should have done so much more with Content Cop. I had the power to change the world and I just let it slip through my fingers and I'm doing my penance now to get it back and I'm trying to impress the worst people on the planet, the left-wing equivalent of Nazis. So yeah, Ethan looks way fucking normal. Here's him throwing fucking Ian under the bus.
Yeah, not only did I watch it, come on, bro, it's basically your video, lol. I don't know why you're saying that, because if it was my video, I would have laser focused on just the politics of it all.
Yeah, because that really worked. First of all, when you had a chance to defend yourself and you were all doped up while you were meeting some commie in Japan, yeah, you came off like you were laser focused on the politics. No, this is him distancing himself to something that's really unpopular, which is the new Content Cop.
For the record, as I have covered Ethan Klein's
high, and you come up with a bunch of reasons why he's doing it rather than the politics.
Extended crash out over the course of the past couple of months, and every single time I did, I hyper focused either on quickly.
Quickly. You're only doing it because you're jealous. That's hyper-focused on the politics.
Talking about whatever kind of slanderous statement he was making about me. And then moving on to issues that actually matter, which is issues that pertain to the politics of it all. That's what I care about. That's what I do.
Yeah, you're such a sophisticated.
This was Dee's framing and likely why people are coming in here.
It is a good thing that the most influential leftist is a dumbass and a total liar and really can only sit sort of like, and Destiny's a fucking creep, and apparently he might be a creep to boot.
Saying that, his viewers are saying you paid to commission the video. Yeah, definitely. It's good that this to me implies that the hate.
It didn't work. How about that? Ethan, I think, what's his face? Copen Seeds hit it right on the head. He wanted and he didn't have to do anything. So it didn't work. It's no big surprise when it came down to the apologizing part, you opted out, which I gotta be honest with you, it kind of makes you a little more principled. Here's one of the guys.
We're watching Hassan watch it. And I watch Hassan watch it. And Hassan doesn't have a nice thing about Ethan. And the chat asked what I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, you didn't do a nice thing about Ethan? And he was like, no. And I'm like, wait, that was an option? I could have just.
So they didn't mean it. Kind of what I was saying. It's just like left-wing gaslighting. You're ill. We want to help you. You do have good attributes. No, of course not. They hate you. You're a Jew.
Said no.
Yeah, what a shock. Yeah, exactly.
Charitability over here. Mr. Charitability.
I got to be honest with you, Hassan's more principled. Because he's like, fuck that guy. He's actually, Hassan's right. You don't even realize like what a phony you sound like. So you said something charitable that you didn't fucking mean to go along with IW's phony narrative.
Over here said no to saying a nice thing about Ethan, but
Hassan refusing to say something positive is crazy, bro. No, it's not crazy. It's actually principled. He thinks he's fucked up. At least he's stuck by his principle.
I did. All right, dude.
Yeah, so you're a phony too. So it's all fucking just lefty gaslighting. Just what Destiny said. This is supposedly. Let's see. Do I have anything else on this front? Let's see. Oh, I got to make some space. I'll get to him in a minute. This is. We probably could do this the whole episode because Nick did a really good job with this. This is the moment he finds out.
What happened? There's more bad news?
I do have some more bad news for you. Some breaking news. Your old friend iDubbbz just released a video.
Yeah.
It's about you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. That is no, it can't be.
Well,
it actually can't be. Holy fuck, dude.
It sure is.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't really feel all too bad for him because he did say, like, fuck you, fuck your wife, fuck everybody. You didn't stick up for me. So, in some sense, what do you forget? What do you expect? But I don't think he expected a content cop. And there's 20 different ways iDubbbz could have walked out the winner besides a content cop. But it's like what Keemstar says, you know what? Their initial feelings that they put out there a little too quickly were correct. We're 100% correct.
Holy fuck.
And from a quick scrub through, I think, well, it's going to be a little spicy.
Let's watch it. I mean, so like the thing is like, this guy went from saying he didn't want to get involved to supporting people calling CPS, like associating with people calling CPS my family. An atmosphere where someone like Bad Empanada is being platformed by people like Matt Lieb and Denims, who are friends with.
It looks like they're both in the video.
Check the description.
Oh my God! Like what? Why? What would I do to like fucking Like, what kind of fucking, like, bro, what kind of cowardly...
Exactly what you did when you got in bed with Hassan in the first place. You thought he's some kind of fucking intellectual, hardy fucking har, you're stupid. That's exactly what iDubbbz thinks. And iDubbbz saying, hey, you had the opportunity of a lifetime. Yeah, he's moving into his social circle because everybody here is still in high school. You know, I'm sorry. Yeah, and you can say this shit about me. You know, you act like a fucking big kid on here too, and you're old as fuck, and you'd be right. But it doesn't change the fact that these guys are like, you know, I could turn this shit off. They can't.
Bullshit is this? Like, we have one disagreement where I get upset because you guys aren't defending me publicly. After everything I've done to support you guys, and like you bring on people who are fucking denims and Frogan, who did a fucking anti-Semitic tier list, and you're platforming them and co-signing them. And by the way,
it's not an anti-Semitic tier list, Ethan. It's about Arabs getting together and expressing themselves, even though the bottom of the tier list has something to do with Israel and all the Jews are at the bottom.
To even make it even more crazy.
It's only about those who can say Habibi.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it's about.
You can say Habibi. Anybody can say Habibi. It means baby in Arabic. Go fuck.
Lena's fighting in your fight.
No. It's about hummus. It's about crappy hummus, like McDonald's level. Like, what do you want, a homemade burger, or do you want McDonald's? That's what it's about. It has nothing to do. It's a complete coincidence. All the fucking Jews are at the bottom, or anybody that has any kind of empathy for the people that were killed on October 7th. Like does iDubbbz think everybody's stupid? I'm starting to believe that iDubbbz is just one of these people. And you know who picked up on it before everybody? And in 2016, dead on Dave. So it's just like, he's like, iDubbbz is more like Bionic Pig, Elvis the Alien. It just matters who they are on. And they're like glasses of water, and they just form around what's that. They have no principles, no political ideology. And you can see that with Bionic Pig and Elvis the Alien, because they're always putting their foot in their mouth. So this guy, they wanted me. I've grown as a person. Even though I was saying slurs at fucking 28. I've grown as a person, right? Same thing with iDubbbz. He was in his late 20s when all those things went off. You know, I mean, it's the exact same thing, but they keep putting their fucking, and honestly, Content Cop, this last one, is a giant foot in his own mouth. A giant foot in his own mouth. I would love to be on a fly on the wall in his house this weekend. It must be fascinating, because there is no way, unless you're lying to yourself, that this could be coming like anything other than a loss. You know, and most of us, like, it was totally predictable. I mean, everybody says it's going to suck. It did. You know, they kind of is a little like, so I heard some people calling it bait and switch when they saw the character, you know, put on, dust off the old uniform. And this is how old I am. I thought that wouldn't matter. I think a lot of it, if you looked at some of the comments, none of it was about the video. It was like a bunch of jokes about, you know, I've had 2 kids. I went into rehab, got out, relapsed, went into rehab, came back, had another kid, and graduated college and all this other stuff. Because basically say this is fucking old. It's beat. It's dead. You know? So that actually played into it well, maybe as much or more than the politics itself. Just nostalgia comments / jokes, yeah. That's it. And that's just an example of like, well, if I pull out Content Cop, then Ethan's fucked. And like, no. I would say the Content Nuke did more damage than the Content Cop to San. In fact, I think he kind of walks away the winner.
Bro?
He doesn't know it at this point because it's Content Cop. He's still in that mindset that it's like, it's devastating, but it wasn't.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? I actually can't believe that he did this. It's actually fucking.
I hope iDubbbz does a follow-up and explains everybody why it wasn't a bust.
Unreal.
Pretty wild.
And it's just so pathetic too. Like, talk about a bandwagon. Like, bro, this is the edgy, cool content. You're trying to make a play to like fucking.
This is what he worried about last time. Were you hooked up with these people? What did iDubbbz say in the video? We be following, bro. Yeah, you weren't kidding. You followed a bunch of racists and terrorists. Yeah.
Warm up too. By the way, iDubbbz, Lena's fucking having a panic attack because
I didn't know about this. About Lena. I had no idea. Lena is going to be in Creator Crash 3 because it makes a little more sense to put out this expert. But he couldn't wait. He could not fucking wait.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was also something that I found curious. We didn't discuss the last time. Is I sent you it after the show, but with the release for Creator Clash, it said that where is it? In the lead up to the fights, fans will get an exclusive no holds barred look at Creator Clash 3. And the first episode was supposed to drop on April 16th. Guess what dropped on April 16th instead? A fucking
Whoa, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's scroll down a bit. Yeah, right under the list of people in the lead up to the fight. That's where it says it right
Creator
there.
Crash, this
Nope,
right
nope,
here?
nope, too far up. Nope, a little bit up. Up there, that paragraph right there.
And lead up to the fight, fans will get a probably look at it. This is a multi-episode that dives deep into the great grind and chaos in the training camp of this year's creators. And throw hands in the biggest event. The first episode will drop April 16th.
Something dropped instead.
That's funny. That's funny. There's a bunch of things I realized. Yeah, and he's another, like, so he's got that. And what about him? Morenstein. Hello, Mr. Morenstein. Do you still want to fight for the iDubbbz, Mr. Morenstein? Like, what kind of position put him in? The most loyal guy. You know, Versus on, like, if you guys want to follow me, I do streams in here all the time, but they're like chill streams constantly on Cake. You follow me, this is Blow. Come and join us and whatever. It's very, very loose. It's not show oriented like this. But like we were watching yeah, I'll put it on. Like, didn't he think about Mr. Morenstein? Like, what kind of position that would put him and his family?
Now I gotta watch what I say here. This is gonna end up on Tommy's
Thanks,
show.
Ben. Thanks, Ben. I'm always in there. Like he, like the only guy that I know that was promoting this horse shit was Harley. And I don't know how Harley feels. He's kind of been a little vague. Doesn't seem like he likes it. What he put out a tweet says, I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. You know, you put him in a bad spot. What if one of his Jewish family members, you're going to go fight for that fucking guy? You're going to risk your ass for that guy? After what he did? After he whitewashed a fucking racist tier list? Didn't consider that, did we? Here, check this out.
Who was 5.
It's around 9 minutes. I have a different, here's truth be told, I'm a lot cooler with this guy than I used to be, right? And I see him less of an idiot and more of an idiot that'll stick up for his friends under any circumstances, which I kind of respect.
Well, that'll be interesting. I'll definitely watch.
He's thinking, what do they say? Like a friend bails you out of jail, your best friend sitting there with you. That's Harley Morenstein.
How do we watch? What's the best way to watch? How would you prefer people to watch?
You go to thecreatorclash.com and you can get tickets to it, to the pay-per-view. You could buy it there. You could buy tickets to the event. If any of you guys are if you are in Tampa on June 28th,
please show up because you might be the only 3 there.
I'll get you into the event physically, 100%. Definitely a lot of people that I don't know. See, one thing is, like, I don't know if this one will sell compared to
well,
the last one was like quote unquote a failure.
Yes,
in terms
it was
of charity. So I don't know if this time.
And what did he do? I think he did Froggy dirty. I'm not going to take that back from Harley. He still did Froggy dirty, I think. But he sat there and he took all of Ian's bullets. Yeah,
it'll sell. And all I'm thinking is, I was like, I boxed in Amalie Arena when it was packed and it was like really so surreal. Worst case scenario, the tickets don't sell. Boxing in Amalie Arena when it's empty will also be so surreal.
That's what looking at the bright side, huh?
Like it's
a little background on Harley. Harley, he's a very big guy and he could probably kick the shit out of me. punch me out of a ring, but he got punched out of the ring to a guy that's essentially a professional athlete. Harley he was more of a gamer guy. He was not an athlete, even though he had an athlete's body. I don't know where fucking dad didn't get him hockey. He was not a hockey kid in Canada. He liked it, but his dad wasn't one of those guys like go bust your ass, jump in front of pucks, right? It was only in his late 30s that he decided to give this stuff one of the toughest sports on earth, boxing, a shot. He went in with a professional athlete, risked his life, got punched out of the ring, and he's told me this LA Knight guy or whatever the fuck he's fighting, what's his name? LA Beast is fucking scarier. And he's still getting in there. I wouldn't get my brains punched out for this fucking guy, this Jew-hating punk. And if he's not a Jew-hater and I'm wrong, if he's not worth taking a punch for. He's not worth promoting. What a friend. And then another thing, like all the people you've promised, it's just like you put everybody in a bad situation. You got super angry at Ethan legitimately for putting you in an extremely bad spot. And there's a million ways to deal with it. There was better ways to deal with it, to be more cutting instead of dilute your magnum opus's IP. There's a million ways, things you could have done to actually hurt Ethan and make him look ridiculous. But you saw it as a way to get in bed with these fuckers. By the way, Ethan got in bed with these fuckers. What happened to him? Now it's going to happen to you. Even they're semi-throwing you under the bus now. Hassan is. You're only as good as your last. They're like the mafia. You're only as good as your last check. Well, your last check bounced, iDubbbz.
Why would you do this and not even tell her? Like, why would you invite someone on the show and do this? It's just fucking mean-spirited. I can't. I'm genuinely in disbelief. I am genuinely in disbelief. And by the way, I know all the criticism that all these people level against me, and there's no shot that this video.
Why would Harley? That's a good point. Why would anybody Jew hater? He trained with Sam Hyde. That's a good point. But I don't know. Is he probably doesn't think much of Jews? To be honest with you. But is he on the record? I hate Jews. Is he said anything as extreme as this particular crew right here? Maybe he has, or has he made a bunch of jokes? But no, Ben, no taking.
Hold to any fucking water. I'll watch the whole thing. I don't give a fuck. Oh, and great, you got psychology in Seattle. My 10 out of 10 perfect apology.
It could be in jeopardy, dude.
This is actually.
It could be in jeopardy.
This is actually fucking unbelievable. People were like, "Oh, he's doing a content cop." I was like, "Oh, okay." The best guess I heard was like, "Oh, maybe he's doing it on Kick."
That was a good guess.
Maybe he's doing it on Kick. I said the C word. Bro,
wait, if you just hit the audio.
He's looking at is he checking to see if it works? Is that what's going on? Yeah, it's still there.
It's more confusing.
Well,
I don't know. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You can't help it. But it's still funny. I'm sorry. That's fucking funny. I'm sure I got some funny things about me. Eyebrow check, hand check.
Whatever. They'll figure it out eventually.
It's probably he's fucking blown away. And his Tourette's is acting up. What a shock, you know.
Yeah, I guess that one doesn't work. I hit the C. I said the C word, so I hit the audio. I can't believe how fucking insane this is. Holy shit, bro.
He never liked you.
I mean, people that
Hassan never liked you. Those liberals don't like you unless you give. Unless you got something to give.
Watch the show. Know how much like I've stood up for him during that whole time when like the entire internet was accusing Anissa of being like some
Well, you did kind of say "fuck off, you're not my friend," but
succubus. And the amount that we went to bat for him, stuck our necks out for him, promoted both of his fucking boxing events like with our whole chest. How is it that he's going to ally with someone like Denims and Frogan and Noah Sampson?
So let me ask you something too. Going back, he trained with Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde never did fucking Harley dirty. He just watched how he didn't get on board with his crazy shit, and look, he dropped a content cop on him. You don't think Harley's thinking, wait a minute, where do I stand? I mean, it's a logical thought. Where do I stand? I wonder where. It's a pretty good question.
Noah Sampson, who says
looks like he makes an appearance,
and Matt Lieb
too. Yeah,
how
the whole gang?
How
it's the whole gang?
I'm genuinely in shock. I cannot believe what a fucking cowardly, bandwagony, shitty fucking move this is. I'm just
I guess you were right, because that's why you broke up with him to begin with.
In disbelief. I'm gonna watch it live.
Should you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't care, but why?
Ian calling Ethan a transactional friend, even though Ethan gave him way more than he ever asked in return. Yeah, that's a good point.
I just don't think. I feel like you're gonna get really emotional and say something you regret.
Well, I've got the button.
Isn't that what fucking having a shock jock show is for? On the internet, you might get raid. You might see something raw and real. I hate that button.
I mean, that's true.
I'm
I know you don't have a problem
response like that
taking
for
a head on.
content cop though. That's retarded.
He's in a bad spot.
He should take 24 hours, watch it, and do a response.
Nah, but he had the ball. I
that's
be
what
honest.
he ended up doing.
That's what he ended up doing. Yeah.
He only watched the first maybe 10 minutes, if that.
must
Out of all these 3 hours or whatever, he only watched 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I didn't know he ended up doing that. Bitch. Versed everybody, the bullies.
And it was
here.
so funny. It was so funny because Ian apologized for this to Lena.
Yeah,
he's like, "Sorry guys, this was supposed to go live before you guys went live. I just had technical difficulties."
Oh, that's such horse shit. That's such horse shit. I mean, he didn't think about Harley. He didn't think about it. He didn't think about Creator Clash in general and how it might affect it. Oh, I guess when you completely blow it over the Froggy thing and you completely dismiss it as having nothing to do with Froggy, even though it was a big part of it.
It was just so funny.
Totally
like,
dismiss
guys,
this.
This was supposed to be up before you guys went live. That was the point.
Oh.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
that would have helped a lot.
Right.
That changes everything.
Yeah, thanks.
That changes everything.
Sure. My God.
It's so stupid.
You know, me and Tommy watched Inglourious Bastards in celebration of Content Cop.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
This was awesome. Tommy's like, I like the Americans. They're cool.
Yeah, I think iDubbbz is like the never mind.
Yeah,
you know the one that's searching the floorboards? That one.
Yeah.
The one with the Sherlock Holmes pipe.
Hans Landa.
Yeah. Yeah, he's that one.
Some people don't like their nickname. Mine is the Jew Hunter. I think I've earned it.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz, completely underrated actor. That's too funny.
Of course not.
Uniform
because I know that
island, huh?
I've earned
Let me
it.
give you something you can't take off.
Nah, it's just bingo.
Oh yeah, he's like,
you know
are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
that's so funny.
I love when they get because it's so on the money.
I'll be yelled at.
There's two guys.
I've been yelled at before.
I've been shoot at like that. You'll hang for this.
Out.
You'll hang for this.
Nah,
Nah, probably get more like getting shoot out. I've been shoot out before.
Yeah. I've been shoot out before. It's so funny.
He's so, you know what the best when he makes, he goes, the Italian director, and he doesn't make any effort to do an Italian accent. He goes, Arrivederci.
Yeah.
All right. Ian gives me more.
Dude, that bar scene is so fucking sick.
Ian gives me more.
That is probably one of my favorite scenes.
Stasi informant vibes an SS officer. It's equally bad. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, man. I know somebody over here that was ratted out by a Stasi. To a Stasi guy.
Understandably upset, and I feel like it might be a little.
I think that for me to show, like, I don't need to fucking pre-watch this. I don't need someone else to hold my hand through it. Like, I'm ready to take on anything that these people have to say about me.
It does show some bravery, though. You know, because what's his name didn't watch it, and he had to be high to respond to it. Hassan, he had to be fucked. He was so clearly. If you don't believe me, check his fucking eyes. He is on something. Probably legal, but he's on it. I think all those guys are probably on serious drugs. Oh man,
well in Rome.
I'm in disbelief. Why would you do this to Lena of all people?
That's a good question. Harley, anybody else? And the rest of the fucking fight card.
Like, what the fuck is she supposed to do? She's been training. You couldn't at least wait till after Creator Clash? You didn't even think to give her a heads up? AB fought in 2 of your things, man. Don't you feel like some obligation to them?
No.
Maybe
I checked.
Maybe he's defending you.
I checked my phone. Ian did just message me. He said, "I'm sorry to put you in the."
That's his wife, right?
Yes.
That's Starkiller's wife.
Position.
Wow, what a fucking nice guy.
Didn't I used to call him Starfucker?
Message you now.
Yeah.
He said he dragged
rewind
me
it, Tommy. You missed
when
it.
I was already
Dude,
unhappy.
What a hero. As it's already live and it's already fucked.
Yeah, I know.
The bombs already went off.
He just didn't think about it.
The bombs went off. He's in the helicopter above. Hey, so sorry that happened.
Whoever he was around in 2016, they were a lot more thorough because I really don't think he's that thorough.
Ian did just message me. He said, "I'm sorry to put you."
Yeah,
Max
it's the rest of those guys. Yeah,
Max
and
and,
he cut
what's
them
his
off,
Jr.
and on his own, he's not that good.
I think they kind of
Wow,
weaseled him out, to be fair. I think they got tired of him.
Who, Max? Oh, the other way around. Yeah, probably.
I think it was that. Yeah,
because he's no fun.
Because they all kept remember.
Because
Because they all kept hanging
one
out.
thing about anything reviews and Max Mofo is they're fun. They're fun guys.
Yeah, they're
you know?
still fun to this day.
Yeah.
And they can, and you can't say the same thing. They do the same thing. They can turn it off, right? Like once this shit's over.
I've talked to Max for.
Turns off.
Me and Max had
He can be normal, believe it or not.
No, you didn't mean Max. This is years and years ago, but we were both at bars, one in Australia, and I was here in Germany, and we were drinking together with our phones. It was kind of funny. You know, he seemed like a lot of fun. We were just going back and forth. It was pretty funny.
Fucking nice guy. Just message you now.
He said he dragged me when I was already unhappy with what was going on. I didn't appreciate that, especially since he refused to get on the phone with me.
What?
It was meant to go live before the show, but I was having technical difficulties. Again, I'm sorry you're caught in the
How
middle.
did you have technical difficulties with an upload? A stream, I could almost see it.
Probably rendering would be
And
my
he's
guess.
talking to another YouTube, like rendering. This should have been, I thought, shouldn't have been done days ago. Oh, maybe he's trying to get slip
It
the
can't
last
be
thing
done
in there.
days ago because that clip of him calling out Ian was only a couple days before that, right? It was like recent.
Only an hour.
It couldn't have been.
With the kind of computer he probably takes like 40 minutes to render, 30 minutes to render.
I don't fucking know. He might have the same PC from his last Content Cup 8 years ago.
He forgot he was busy getting pegged.
Middle.
Yeah, probably.
And I know you tried to de-escalate, but it's clear Ethan isn't interested in de-escalating.
De-escalate? I just said I vented about them not defending me. What the fuck is he like? He's actually losing his shit and I just can't believe it, dude.
Should call him up. Call him up right now.
This is like the most cowardly, insane flip shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I genuinely can't believe it. Like, this guy is actually trying to make his comeback on the back of this insanity.
Well, one thing you could do is say you absorb the content cop, no fucking problem, no sweat, Charlie. So he's the only one that had absolutely no effect on. I mean, you can't say it had absolutely no effect on RiseCup or absolutely. Yeah, it wasn't the career ruiner, like the reputation involved. You know, it was never the career ruiner. People said it was, but like it didn't hurt you at all. The same people hated you, they hated you before. No, I didn't see anybody saying, "Wow, it's really eye-opening. What a bastard." Nobody was saying that.
Yep.
You know.
No, it was one of the people I told you about where they're like, they see everybody go on screen, all of them in Hassan's room, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is epic! Holy shit! It's the collab of the century!"
All
like
right.
those are the only people.
Here's what Harley said.
They're all
Content cop
fucking losers.
was a lot to process. What does that mean? I feel frustrated, tied up with Clear Crash 3 and all that. I will marinate in my mind before I conjure up a meaningful thought. As for my initial thoughts, I only have one right now. Denims looks really good. So he's trying to stay neutral. Oh, wait, Martha, who is that black guy? He's in playing video games. This one is, because this is, You're Trapped, the last TV show you watched. Where are you? Here's what he writes, and this is all the anti-Semites below him. I should be fine. I don't feel trapped. It's a new place with plenty of room, 6,000 square foot, 5 bedroom, 5 bath. It's a walk to Whole Foods with also a pool in the backyard. It's actually pretty lavish. Is that him saying like, these people can't hurt me, the place is too big? Is that what he's saying? Oh, that's fucking funny. And then he puts these kind of weird things up, banned for being Jewish. But I guess they claim they banned because he triple and quadruple posted. I looked into that. I don't know. About being Jewish, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jews can't triple post. And then he does this for the iDubbbz posts his picture. And then he says this is a swastika, I guess, which I don't think it is, but it's interesting. But see, like the post, like I think he could go both ways. He could mean this sort of literally, and then he could say he also could be using that as like, oh, you guys are being ridiculous, making fun of iDubbbz like this. He's no anti-Semite, you know, or that the content comp was great. I was just making fun of the people that were criticizing you, iDubbbz. It's like a perfect sort of thing, kind of in between. It'd be interesting to see what he does, and it'd be interesting to see like what happened when they dropped this. That's right, Harley's a Jew and he's at the top of our card.
Yeah, it would be. I wonder if no, I don't even have to wonder. It definitely wouldn't be. But I wonder if it would be eye-opening for him if him losing the number one person on his last shit card and one of his last probably genuine friends at the same time, losing him over this stupid shit. Yeah, because like we're like it probably wouldn't even dawn on him. He's too. You know what I would do? I would be calling him up and saying, "Where am I on the tier list that you whitewashed? I want to know. What do you think I fall? Well, they didn't put you on the tier list. Oh, I just want to know what you think." That's what I'd say to him. I don't know where I fall. You know. Oh, by the way, before you come up with that, I don't eat hummus. Now where do I fall on the list? Oh man, I'd put him on the spot. I'd put the motherfucker on the spot, but look, I'm not Harley. And I'm not going to call him out or say anything because I don't want to do the exact same thing that fucking I criticize Ethan for doing and putting iDubbbz on the spot. But, you know, it's like, I was talking with, and keep in mind, I'm American of Irish descent. This is some things I won't do. Me and Will from Glasgow. Now, he's a Rangers guy, right? That's a Protestant team. They have a tradition for Rangers, right? They kiss a picture of the Queen, and I guess the King now, right? It's like a tradition. Everybody touches the picture. I would never do that. I would absolutely refuse to do that. I still would refuse to do that. I would not allow my wife to curtsy. That's fucking lame. No, I wouldn't do it. Absolutely wouldn't do it. Can't do it. Can't bring myself to do it. No, it's not like disrespect to the English, but there's just like, no, not that one. You know, sorry. So, I mean, I wonder if he feels kind of the same way. You know? Like he's not, there's because I remember when I was a kid, you know, they were talking about Nancy Reagan. Is she going to curtsy the Queen? And they're like, ain't no way Ronald Reagan allowed that. I wouldn't do it either. You know, that's their tradition. That's not our tradition. We're American. You know, he fought the British, and I'm of Irish descent. And, you know, obviously there's a history there. There's a line. Not that I don't love the British and what have you, but there's certain things I won't do. You know? I wouldn't go fuck with those guards at Buckingham Palace. I hate those assholes. I don't know. There's just certain things I wouldn't do, you know, because of an ethnicity thing. Not that I don't love a lot of English friends. But yeah, it's like, no, I'm not bowing to the Queen. It ain't happening at all. I'll stand up. They don't even do a national anthem before games. I stand up, but I'm not saluting and I'm not putting my heart in my chest. It's not happening, you know, but I'll show respect. But no, not that kind. No, sorry. So like, where does that put him? Maybe he doesn't give a shit. Maybe he's like most Jews I knew growing up. They never went to temple. I don't know. But I do wonder, like, all right, you know, the reason I wouldn't, you know, let my wife curtsy the Queen or, you know, or all that shit, right? Because I know my dad would have a problem with it. I know my grandfather would roll in his fucking grave if I ever did something like that. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know how he feels. I don't know how tied to it he is. But that's it. This is funny. Have you seen this verse?
Mm-mm.
We're going to get into some technical stuff. All right. This is hysterical. So I'm watching Nick a couple days ago, right? And he talks about that he kind of did a gay op. And he kind of did a gay op. But here's the best part. It didn't work. The gay op completely fucking didn't work. And he was trying to trap Bobax into saying, hey, you really are comment cop. Get this. Guess this is after Nick has come publicly out and said it was a gay op that failed. All right. So technicals, if Nick doesn't have access to comment cop account, why does he promote and show up his own screenshot of comment cop or show up his own screenshot of comment cop tweet on his private? I'm pretty sure you can't promote tweets that aren't with your own account address. The promotion button was put in there deliberately. It was what do they call that? Photoshopped in there to get Bobax to bite on it. I'm pretty sure you can't promote tweets without access and permissions or advertiser campaign. He was either logged in when he took the screenshot or they run the account through multiple people and it's owner of the group chat. And here's the best thing. Here's the best part of it, technicals. It doesn't matter if he does run the account. It only matters to the retards you're trying to appeal to. Comment cop is still right about zero either way. Okay? And the owner sent to a group chat. Or the unlikely third option, he fucking pays and promotes the account. This N-word stupid, right? So yeah. So he puts the screenshots here. So this is where it gets super duper funny. Okay? This is Nick. This is before what I just showed you. Nick announces that he did a gay op. It didn't work.
Also, since the comment cop stuff is over, I'm going to admit a loss here. I tried to plant something funny, and it didn't go off. So we lost that battle, but it's not over yet. I put up a fucking tweet on my alt, hoping somebody would fall for it, and they didn't. So I'll just admit it.
All right, you generally don't understand. You can't have the promote thing in your tweet unless it's your account. So what he was saying is that comment cop is it, but what they did is they photoshopped the promote button. Do you understand now, Quack? This is where he admits that it was an op prior to Technical's tweet.
I put up a fucking tweet on my alt, hoping somebody would fall for it, and they didn't. So I'll just admit it now that I tried to run a gay op and it didn't work. Where is it? So I posted a tweet like I was really offended that people were calling me comment cop, but I photoshopped a promote button on it to see if anybody would fall for it. And at this point, I don't care because the drama's over. But I literally laced this tweet on my private to make it look like I ran to my private because I was big teary sad about it. And I wrote, "How the fuck can I be comment cop? I literally don't think Carl is a scammer. Like, dude, I would have to be posting complete lies on my main account to say my real opinion on a faceless Chris Hansen alt."
So look close here. See how the screenshot includes the promote right here? You can't do that unless you own the account. So he owns the comment now. But he thought that one of them would pick up on it. So here he is admitting that it was an op.
But then I photoshopped the word promote here, so then people were like, "Oh, we got evidence!" It just didn't go off because all you guys fucking responded to it. It got 114 likes. It got reposted by several accounts, and none of you fucking people saw the promote icon on it, so it didn't go off. I needed like one. That's all I needed. And I didn't want anybody to I didn't want to tell somebody to do it because that's like too much. But I needed one fucking person to boost this promote shit, and I just know those assholes would have fell for it. I was so fucking close. I actually had the tweets ready because me and Smaggle were talking about it. Like I predicted that they would fall for this, and Smaggle predicted that Technicals would jump in, and he was right and I was wrong. So you gave Smaggle a win over me. So yeah, unfortunately, you guys didn't. You got my gay op mess, dude. My gay op mess.
So then Technicals comes out and says, "Hey, look, I caught Nick," after he announced publicly that the op had already failed. If you're wondering why there's a live chat attached to this, I streamed this the other day. 3,000 plus people kept this a secret. For once, just take it in grace. This is not that serious, guys. There's Blowback's jumping. We got him. He's comment cop. Josh, you're a fucking moron. Nick never told you he was comment cop. I bet Josh quote tweeted this and said to himself, Jesus, I guess I was right. I made it up, but maybe it is true.
Fucking idiot.
I'm the one who told everybody Nick was comment cop. What am I falling for? The only way that makes logical sense if I fall for him gaslighting me into second degree wrestling my own memory. Oh, that's so funny. I don't see why he Photoshop promote on a cope to catch you, stupid. I can't wait for your video, Tacticals. To catch you doing exactly what you just did, even though he announced it on his private account. That's also
it's not that hard to guess, just to make you look like a retard.
He's making you look like a retard. They're like, I don't get why it's so hard to really. He did it to catch you, you moron. And I was like, oh wow, he should be above it. Oh, what a waste of a time. No, it got content out of you dummy. Yeah, it's big, guys. That's why I planned ahead of time, casting the smallest net possible, and showing the only group of people I approve of in private. No, he didn't. He's just knowing his audience. I bet some retard will ironically believe this. I watched it live. I watched it fucking live, dude.
You know, Tommy, I bet there's some retard out there that won't believe it.
Oh,
wait,
so.
He's right here.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh.
Your hacks video is going to be hysterical. And you know what? I'm going to be fucking ruthless when it comes out. And if you think for a second that, oh, you're such a terrible person, you're so cruel, you're so mean, you're so insensitive, it's going to work on me, you're eye dubs. No one's going to care because you stood in front of a casket and talked about Smash like it was a serious thing. Go fuck yourself. Too funny. All right, we want to listen to Keemstar Goon? Put a one in the chat. This is what you came in for, right? You know, this chick called me up to bitch about Keemstar. You know that?
Wow,
Any pathetic women that are into this shit are very, very cautious.
So she was one of the people, I guess, let go because, you know, Keem fires everybody at I forget. We talked for a right? She came in.
Can I tell you the truth? Yeah. If you're recording me right now, I will literally never speak to you again.
You're recording me. By the way, Links, I recorded you. I didn't trust you either.
God, I'm not. I just have like I just showed you my titties. Come on.
Yeah, but since I got into this phone call under these hot lights, by the way, I need to...
This convo was on Sunday. Does it give a little bit more?
This past Sunday? I thought you weren't cool with him no more. Is this the broad I talked to?
Anything for clout, Tommy. Yeah, this is the chick that got kicked, and then she joined the server thinking, hey guys, you guys know me from lolcow, right? And everyone's like, fuck you, bitch, no one cares.
Well, I talked to her. She was nice. You know, she's actually a really talented artist, and she offered for free. I knew to turn it down. I knew something was up, right? Like, she was going to make Tommy a Scorpion fucking Mortal Kombat thing, and I was like, nah, it's too much. It's too much to ask. It looks expensive. It's like, oh, I'll pay for
Get away from my kid, you win.
No, she didn't do that. She was very, very nice. Don't get me wrong. But I did really watch what I said, you know. Ugh. You think I was in there for like, I was like, if anyone wants to come in and bullshit, and then she was like a member, you know. And then she's recording Keem. Now I don't trust you.
Never trust any of them.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'd fly you out.
Oh my god.
If you had...
There's him saying he'd fly me out if I was blonde. Do you feel any differently now knowing this?
Why is anyone shocked by this?
Does it give a little bit more?
No, I don't care that he does it. His girlfriend lets him bang other broads. Then
no, that's what I'm saying. He literally has like 2 girlfriends at once right now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like, what are we?
I just want to hear him.
Of course I do, but I'm.
It's funny if its daughter finds it.
God, like, you know. I keep getting derailed by
I thought the stuff she showed me was very cool. It was Mortal Kombat stuff. It was very cool. Be real.
blonde wig.
Oh my god.
And the tits. So I'm trying to focus on the actual hair.
We're put a new rule. Put a new rule in the Discord. If you are alone in the Discord with Tommy, you may be recorded.
There you go.
Yeah, put that in.
Bitch, you looked hot.
Bitch.
You looked hot.
Don't tell me that. I'll go get blonde tomorrow.
We're gonna try and fly you out.
You should. You honestly should.
Tell Wings to pay me back my money.
Keem
Bitch, I'd
is
fly you
single-handedly
out.
getting rid of all the goth bitches. This is outrageous.
If you had your hair blonde.
I just want to hear it.
Oh
I'm not busting him. I'm not fucking saying. I'm not pulling a Queeman or a Dickers here. I don't care. Right? I just want to hear what he says. That's all. I want to hear his creepy shit.
Literally says, I would fly you out if you dye your hair blonde. Those exact words came out of his mouth.
So what?
It's insane. That literally came out of his mouth. Oh, I can't make this shit up, dude. I can't make this shit up. Hold on, I gotta answer a text.
Who's gonna stop? I want to hear him.
Like if you're
Oh.
girl, I don't got that pull.
That's true. The amount of symptoms. Pretty crazy.
And you've utilized that on like a bunch of these weirdos, but under the emo shit's only going to appeal to like what? 20% of guys. You blonde?
Dude, he's killing all the goth bitches.
Yeah.
Stop killing the goth bitches. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Because when I first did that video, everyone was obsessed with the blonde, and I kept wearing it because I loved it so much.
I thought this was gonna be a little more like.
You made me be, and I'm unlearning my ways. So I'm not dealing with you into letting me back in by showing you my tits.
That's pathetic. No way you did that.
Someone will believe it. Are you kidding me? Look at Grace.
No, that's not true. I did want to see your boobies.
Why are you sitting like this? You're so weird.
Hey, yeah, his friends. Fuck you.
He was never there. It's not like I didn't really. Can you hear me?
This is not as good as I thought it would be.
Great each other, right? But you're retarded. That's the problem.
Is Xylee here? Bring her in.
No, she left.
Yeah. Well, she can't. He works for Keem, so he can't come in.
So, like, we're starting the stream at 6. We're gonna do, like, a little prep. What video? I want to see. Hey, like, let's get what you've been missing, right? I would have fucking thrown a bunch of fucking, you know.
A 50-year-old man, he can say boobies all he likes. What do you think, Snoozy? Like your sexuality goes away as you get older?
Pickup lines, this, that.
Here, right here.
Right. Let's.
I don't know. I can't say I've masturbated on call before.
It is pretty fucking gay.
I'm gonna masturbate in the call.
I'm curious. Like, think about it. Like, all right, we would have watched the video, but like, enough of that.
It is kind of funny. This is the guy from Trauma Alert doing this on a call, and this is the kind of stuff like he lived for Trauma Alert. Like, why? Like this. You figure this is a no-go. I can't do this kind of stuff on the internet, considering who I am.
Right. I want to see you come. That's what my next move would have been.
That's hot.
Let's play this out. Girl, masturbate. I want to see you come. Like, let's get what you've been missing, right? I would have fucking thrown a bunch of fucking, you know, pickup blinds, this, that.
Yeah.
All right, you two are young. I've never done this before. This phone sex shit. You guys like you don't go into details, but do you guys do this with your significant others? You talk like this?
No.
Like I make a comment, maybe I can't wait to get home. We'll jump your bones or some shit like that. But I never go in any kind of weird detail. I don't understand this. First, have you participated in this kind of activity with your significant other? I was like, but why? Like, why is it like? Why can't you just wait to get it when you get together? I don't understand. Like, it's not hot. It's not hot. Ugh, it's not hot at all. I don't get it. And
it's only hot if you do it afterwards.
Yeah. Like I remember like coming back from London. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see you tonight. And my wife's like, you know. And I seem to remember having it with ex-girlfriends and stuff. All right, and that's this, you know.
Yeah, don't let Keemstar near Jeannie.
No! Well, I'm not blonde though, so I'm safe.
No, you are blonde.
I'm not
No,
blonde
your tits will make. He'll pay you to be blonde. Sorry, your boobies. Like he's fucking 10 years old.
I'm not even like criticizing.
That honestly is wild.
What?
Like okay, so like I get like some like preemptive whatever, like sure. But the fact that you're like, let me see your little boobies is fucking weird. Like that's just so fucking it's probably the least I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, Genie. It's probably the least sexy way to refer to tits ever.
Let me
if you're past the age of like fucking 12.
That's like 11-year-old. Yeah, it's a good point. My son says boobies.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not even like it's not even the sexual urge stuff you're talking about. It's like, hey baby, I want to see your boobies. Like what the fuck? Yeah, that's really turning on the faucet. You're firing it up right now.
Your boobies.
Bro, I think
what?
You would like literally be playing with that clit, bro. I'm telling you.
It's just grossing me.
Why is he calling her bro? You have no game.
Bro, let me
You're
get
so used to having money, you have no game. What are we fucking talking about?
Bro, let me touch the clit.
Bro, what? Why are we saying bro? What? Are you even trying right now? Like, what is happening? I heard it the first time and I kind of let it go, and then he just keeps, bro, I want to see your clit. Can I see your boobies, bro? Bro, I gotta see your boobs, bro.
Let me see that pussy.
Bro, if you were blonde, bro,
you got a beautiful ass, bro.
Like Jesus,
bro, fizz me.
You know what, Tommy? I get it. Listening to this, it's not hot at all.
No,
if this is your only, if this is
I guess you're right. Maybe this is a better example. You know, maybe you want to send it to me, dude. I don't know.
Can you please call your wife sometime? Like, hey, bro, what do you think am I doing tonight, bro? Think I can see your boobies, bro?
Hold on, is my phone?
Trying to get your little clits up, bro.
Hold on a second,
bro.
You want to call her?
Yeah, do it. What are you doing, bro?
No.
Can I see your boobies later, bro?
What time is it? She's probably asleep.
Bro, you sleeping right now, bro? You gonna get down, bro? I'm about to go crazy in your pussy.
I can't wait. If I wake her up, I'll be in big trouble. Last scene today.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
No,
it's
Sorry
11.
up, bro.
It's 11. No,
Hey,
I can't. No, I'm not even sending a message. It's too. I will get in trouble. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you'll get fucking.
Fuck that shit. I will get in trouble.
Did you just wake me up, bro?
Yeah.
I'll fucking rip your dick off, bro.
No, fuck that shit.
On this Discord, if this shit didn't break, it would be so fucking hot, dude. You would be.
Dude, your pussy's great.
Flooding.
Bro, your pussy's bomb, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Flood insurance?
Flood insurance.
What? Keem, I don't know if you realize, like, he's so used to being rich, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
He does not need. He thinks he does not need any game. He just like flat out. Like flood insurance. This bitch is probably under 30. She doesn't even own. She's not anywhere near owning a house, Tommy. She doesn't know what a flood insurance is. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's too funny.
You're gonna need flood insurance. Kill yourself. Are you kidding me?
Mysterious cat with Big Budgie was still around. Yeah, there'd be a Keemstar part 2. Yeah,
You're gonna need. Bro, your pussy's gonna need a flood insurance, bro. I'm being so for real, bro.
I have to pull some moves.
Pull some moves.
Shut the fuck up. This is
Pull some moves. What? Like your wallet out of your back pocket?
Bro, I'm gonna take my big wallet, bro, and
Yeah.
pay for your pussy's flood insurance, bro. I got you covered, bro.
This is gonna take
Just
a lot of editing.
let me see those boobies, bro, and I got you, bro.
Yeah, it is painful.
Fucking unreal.
Whatever you need to say to yourself to sleep at night.
Bitch. I told you I like you.
Tell me when you're sober, and then we'll talk about it.
And then he fired her for some stupid shit with the docket or something. That's so funny.
So crazy how much game you think he has right now. He thinks he's spitting right now.
We gotta talk drunk.
$5 from Turbo Express. What is Goonstar talking about?
You did lead him on. Let's be real.
You're drunk, right?
I'm less and less. I'm less and less.
Yeah, you're sobering me by the second by calling me bro.
Less. I'm sobering
Yeah,
up.
so like, if I'm a 41-year-old guy is telling me I'm getting flood insurance.
I can't believe the lines
Hey,
are crazy.
Hey, oh man, I'm actually gonna use that tonight. She has no idea. She never listens to the show. I'm gonna just say it to see what she does because I like grossing out my wife. Yeah,
That is just so insane.
yeah. It's just funny to me because sometimes you want to gross out your chick just because it's funny.
You need flood insurance, bro? I'm gonna use that too, and I'm probably gonna.
But
get
I would
fucking
never
sacked.
use that.
It's
Like if I
happening.
was trying to bang some 20-year-old girl, right? I would
No!
never in a million.
Hey, bro, can I see your little boobies, bro?
Yeah, because
Dude, I'm trying to get you flood insurance, bro.
But he's probably like, it worked last time. He's like, yeah, you're rich.
Dude, this has worked on
Yeah.
what's her fucking name? The
Yeah.
bitch that no one likes that he
Yeah.
wants to fuck.
Mm.
The one that
He's on all of them.
Ed what's his fucking face?
Yeah.
Edwin Jenner.
Edwin, yeah. For some reason I was thinking Edgar, and I was like, that's not it.
He's like, that's it. That's all you guys in your like 40s and 50s need to realize to have money. These girls, like, see that face right there?
You know what?
This when you start
I
talking
couldn't
to them,
really
this
picture
is
what you were talking about being the loser in the bar, but I've witnessed it now.
yeah, oh yeah,
You
yeah.
go up to a girl in the bar and you're like,
the old guy in the
"Can I see your
club.
little boobies, bro? You got
Yeah.
flood insurance, bro? I'm about
Yeah,
to make you
flood-
so
yeah,
wet, bro."
I'm gonna go wet flood insurance.
The fact that he's saying bro at 42 is crazy. Like,
When in a sexual conversation, bro between bros, I don't think it's too
Yeah,
weird.
it's fucking-
Yeah, but in a sex conversation with a 20-year-old girl, it's just.
oh, you know what,
bizarre.
Tommy? Yeah, you're right. If you're gay talking to another man, bro fist. You got me. You got me. Maybe bro fist if you're gay.
I still say
talking
bro.
about having gay sex with your gay partner. Maybe then bro works.
Yeah, I guess
you're right, Tommy. God, what a fucking, oh my god.
This is gonna take a lot of editing. This one.
Oh my god, I didn't say that. I just know that in the morning you're gonna fucking block me and pretend like this never happened.
You guys are closer than you thought.
True.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly right.
And I'm gonna move on and accept it. And I'll
You better get some block insurance, bro.
Yeah, the only person
You want
got
to double up? You want to double up? I'll combo your flood insurance with your block insurance.
the only
bro.
person that's got insurance is her. She's holding it in her hand.
My God.
3-hour thing that we had.
Listen, retard. Do you really think I can?
Listen, retard.
Listen, retard. Let me see your little boobies, bro. Show me a little retarded boobies, bro. You little fucking retard.
You turned on, Genie?
Hey, Genie, show me your
No,
little
I'm
retarded
af-
boobies, bro.
He's so dreamy.
Let me see your little retarded boobies, bro.
Well, one of them, the left
You
one's
got,
retarded.
you
the
got
right
milk
one's
insurance, bro? I'm gonna milk your boobies, bro. You got milk insurance? God, it's so fucking lame.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Where's-
Oh my
I never,
God.
you know what? If this is what getting rich means, I'm quitting my career. I don't want
Yeah,
to continue it
yeah,
any further. If this is
move
the
on.
result that I just say things and don't ever think about it anymore just because it works, I don't want it.
Jesus.
This is wild.
So funny.
Get wasted, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh god, oh no.
Dude, I can't believe I said flood insurance, bro.
Not really.
God, you're not a
Yeah, shocker. You speak like someone who doesn't regret anything.
You know why she's pissed off? I remember what she told me. She's on disability or something, and but taking money from him. So when she left, and I guess I don't know if she threatened him. This is what she claimed.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Yeah, I know.
Allstate donated $5. Sorry, Kim. Allstate won't cover that. You're not in good hands.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. I'm gonna need more.
God.
That's funny, bro.
Well, like, what's the worst thing I could say? Like, what?
That
retarded
putting
movies.
this into perspective is so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like from all the because he's done this multiple times, right? He's flown these girls out,
Yeah,
and like
probably.
clearly talked to them on the phone as well. And this is what's worked. This is it. You're witnessing it. So if you thought they were pathetic before, now you really know. This is what worked. This is what sealed it.
Yeah, this
hey,
is
bro,
what,
can I fly you out and see your little titties, bro?
She
Let me see your
told
retarded
me.
boobies, bro.
She told me that she thought Keem had like reported her to the disability, so she lost her disability check or something like that. I don't know.
No, they probably did an audit and saw you were making money and said unplug.
Yeah, but I think they were notified. Because she said she was going to get it back, but that's why she's so pissed. You know.
Like, how would I look in the public? Let's play this out. Like, how would I?
There you go. There you go.
You want to talk? Anybody want to talk to this chick?
Yeah. No.
You want to? Yeah. I do.
Coke would make sense too because you always think you have good ideas, like all of your ideas are the best when you're on Coke. So that could be it too. Like I'm gonna say she has flood insurance, bro. It's gonna fucking make her wet, bro.
Oh, messages that are
that
appeared.
is
let me see my caller. Let's get her on. Links. Oh yeah, here she is.
Oh,
see what she does.
Boy.
I can't.
Why are you sniffing my tit?
I love how there's just no reaction in the chat.
No, I can't type in there. It's members only. Sure. Okay,
Wait,
come to server.
This is not live.
Yes, it
not
is.
live.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh,
it
what?
says stream 2 hours
Oh
ago.
no, stream 2 hours ago. Oh, okay. All right. Come into. I thought we said live on my thing, so she just must have cut it off.
Bro, I'm trying to talk to you in chat, bro.
Yeah.
You have me blocked, bro.
Okay,
I have
let's
block
put her
insurance,
in.
bro.
Let's put her in. Let's put her in. Let's put her in, bro.
Bro, I have chat insurance, bro. Let me talk to you, bro.
Yeah, let's put her in.
Let me see your little retarded boobies, bro. I just cannot.
Here she. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
So stupid.
Hey, bro. Bro, you there, bro?
Hey, can I see your little retarded boobies, bro? Flood insurance, bro?
Hey, bro. Bro, if you ever talk to me privately again, assume I'm recording you, okay? Wait. Assume I'm
being
recording
recorded
you.
right now, bro. Live
By
on
the way,
stream, bro.
by the links, I just in case, and our conversation went fine, and it wasn't like creepy or weird at all, and I don't think you tried to set me up. I recorded the whole fucking thing, just in case you were out to fucking fuck me over.
Shocker, she probably has the other half. Who fucking cares?
Does that bother you, Links? It shouldn't.
Regular conversation.
Yeah, we did, but I didn't know who the fuck you were, and I was alone, and you did remember, but I was protecting myself. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
I did an interview with Kinetic Kel, and they turned it into I was cheating on my wife. So I mean, I don't know, and you are willing to fuck people over. I see.
To be fair, Tom, you didn't have cheating insurance,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Let me ask you something. I got some personal questions. All right. Did it turn you on when he has told you he was going to give you flood insurance?
No, it did not.
It did not. Why were you
what
talking
money
to
does to a motherfucker?
Why were you talking to him like that? Like, what did that? Like, what was going on? You obviously were entertaining it a bit.
Because I was like pissed drunk for the very first time in my entire life. So,
Ever?
Ever, yes. And like ever in my entire life. And I had drinking half a bottle of whiskey.
Why did you drop that on him? Not that I care that you did. I'm just interested. I'm not trying to judge you. Whatever.
I didn't really drop it on him. I was just like, I'm drunk. And he's like, you're drunk? Okay, let's go.
Well, why did you play it for everybody yesterday?
No,
Why did you make it
after the
public?
fact.
We're talking make it public. Why'd you make it public?
My nudes?
No, the fact that he's talking to you dirty on the
This
phone
call
call.
right now on that stream.
Because I talked to my ex, like I was talking to my ex about it, like trying to open up about it, and he secretly recorded me and was gonna out the whole thing, so he could get clout, and I didn't want him to spin the narrative into like this whole like.
Oh, you were coming on to him. Oh,
Pardon?
that you were coming on to him, that it was the other way around.
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who people think what. But I didn't want like this whole narrative that he's a pedophile. Like, that's not like the
Well, how
point of
old are
what
you? How old are you? You're like
21.
You're a grown ass woman.
Who's a pedophile, Keem? Who the fuck said that?
Yeah, who said that? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what they were trying to.
Oh, you thought they were going to go after Keem or something like that.
Yeah,
But weren't
and
you
I
mad
was
at Keem? You told me how mad you were at him. You know, you
I
wanted
was
to.
mad, but I was also drunk and reminiscing, and I don't know. I had just gotten out of a 5-year relationship where I was abused and raped
you're
the
having-
whole time.
Okay.
Wait, so this
Oh.
is a long-winded way to say it was working on you then.
No, it wasn't working on me. I wasn't horny or anything.
She was laughing at him. She did point the. She was kind of
literally
laughing. Yeah, you were kind of laughing.
I
at
even
him.
said at one point in the video, I literally say, like, you're not being serious about this right now.
He was being deadly serious.
To be fair, a lot of girls say that. That's something that is like, come on.
He was being
There's
deadly
even one
serious.
point where he straight up says, "Oh my God, you haven't opened up, and I have. Oh my God, you're not into me. Oh my God, you haven't said anything." Like, I released the whole conversation, cutting out one part that was too personal for me to share.
Okay.
But other than
Can
that,
I tell you what was actually going on there? He was trying to talk you into having sex with him and somebody else. That's what was going
well,
on.
that's very obvious now, and now I'm.
Oh, so you're saying you didn't get that vibe then, but it was pretty obvious.
No,
Yeah.
I thought he genuinely just missed me, and that he missed having me around.
That is crazy. I'm sorry. That is fucking crazy. that is
He's
so
Keemstar.
fucking idiotic.
Wait a minute. So this happened after our conversation? Links? This happened.
Yes, this happened on Sunday.
But didn't he do you dirty?
Yeah,
Then why were you talking to him to begin with? I don't understand.
because I thought there was a point where he would mend the bridge and go back on his word, and he did. In this video, he actually did admit that the reason that he exiled me from the community was a lie.
Oh, so you got
he
that.
lies all the time.
Yeah, he lies all the time. I mean, didn't you watch the stuff
Yeah,
that I...
that just cleared my name. Like, the fact that he said it cleared my name. Because I was getting like death threats and shit because he was saying that I was doxing Brantley and all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
I was getting people showing up to my house. I was getting death threats, and I told him that, and I said I had proof of all this.
Well, you could have
please
slept with
stop.
Brantley if you really wanted to. You were in. You could have slept with Brantley if you really want to, from the way it sounded. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You'd have to be blonde though.
You have to be blonde though. You realize
Don't
how
let him kill another goth chick.
you realize how funny this is, right? Links. You realize how
And
funny this is.
now looking back, like at the shit that he was saying, it's kind of hilarious.
It's absolutely hilarious.
I think the most hilarious part is this is the guy who flies out every 20-year-old he sees to fuck Brantley. And you're like, I think he missed me. That was what you thought of him. It's fucking hilarious.
I think you're being incredibly insensitive right now, and I don't appreciate
And
it.
I am, yes.
Yeah, well, that's
exactly.
kind of the show. You aren't. Hold on a
Like,
second.
what
Wait a minute,
like-
Links. Links has been nice. This is my show. You know that, right? This is we do this all the time. I'm not trying to be
the whole point.
It's like a backstabber. We're kind of like dicks. That's our whole bit here. If that's what you're not uncomfortable, I don't want to fucking corner you or anything. But that's what we're doing here. You understand, Links?
No, I get it. I also, this is really fresh and it's all coming up, and I wasn't even ever going to out this.
But
So,
you did. You did. You made it. You put it like he's a public
But
figure.
you did, and then you also came here to talk about it. So I don't know what you're.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's trying to be insensitive. We're of the impression that you're okay because you put it out there. You know, I'm not trying to like backstab you or anything like that, or what have you.
No,
But
I know.
yeah.
I just, I don't know. You're being insensitive about like, oh, you really thought he like just missed you. I mean, he says it fucking a million times in the video, and like he'll stop. the
Yeah,
sexual
everything a
talk
guy says when
before
he's
you.
trying to fuck you.
Yeah, I know. But here's
Hey,
another.
well, maybe I didn't know that. I don't know
Uh.
about you, but I was in a solid 5-year relationship. It was fucking toxic as hell, but I was only with one guy for 5 years. In my entire life, I've only been with 2. So sorry, I don't understand basic apparent man cues, but I didn't. I was
Okay.
drunk.
All right.
Dude,
Fair
you can
enough.
re- you
Fair
can
enough.
review it. If
Fair
you ever
enough.
need a refresher, you can watch it again.
Fair enough. Links, like, look. He's a bully. That's why we have him on here. I thought you were going to be able to laugh at yourself. Hey, I will say this, and I mean this I'm going to say this as dad. You really can't trust guys in that apartment at all. All right? You can't at all, ever. You know, you got to face to face, look them in the eye and get your own feels so you don't get your feelings hurt. Like, get your own feelings so you don't get your feelings hurt. You understand what I'm saying, Lynx? Because, by the way, I believe you. You've only had 2 boyfriends. Like, what do you know? Right? But that's, like, here's the thing. Like, you saw what he did to me, right? Twice.
Yeah. What? No, I didn't see.
You didn't see, like, it's the lolcow thing. He tried to screw me out of money. He tried to screw me out of the original the baited podcast. He told people that I begged him for money. I mean, this is not like a quality person here. I mean, he's funny and he's talented and all that other good stuff. But
bro, he asked you if you had flood insurance. Like, come on.
That was funny though.
Like, come on.
Oh, Lynx, you're a kid. That's the fucking problem. All right. Well, I don't want to pick on you that way. If I thought you were willing to laugh at it, but I'm not going to sit there and pick on you. All right, Lynx?
Okay, doke.
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I thought, like, I brought you on because you dumped something like that. I thought you were coming here to make fun of him.
Yeah, when you put something out there like
I mean,
that, it's
I'm
totally
gonna
fair
make fun
game.
of him because, like, how the fuck does a man like that act like this?
They
when,
all
like,
do.
he runs the
They
internet?
fucking
Like, it's
all
so
do.
weird.
They all do. How can
All
he
of
sit
them,
there?
yeah.
How could he sit there and say bro, boobies, dude, man, and talk like all sexual? You know why? Because he's been getting away with it for years. He doesn't have to because he's
Yeah, it
loaded
works.
and rich
It
and
works.
famous.
He doesn't have to put in any effort.
He has to put
whatsoever.
any. That's why he's so fucking used to getting away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really. I don't know. It's fucking.
You know what? You're not jaded. There's something cute about this because you're not jaded yet. Maybe you need to get a teen spit jaded for your own good, for your own protection. You know what I mean?
It's just I can't even watch it back. It makes me cringe so much hearing what he's saying. I'm like, how the fuck did I stay on this call for 4 hours? Because
all right, I'll tell you why you did.
And being serious for a second, if you're that uncomfortable, you really shouldn't have posted it.
You're really.
I didn't have a choice.
Really?
I
Why?
quite
Let
literally
people
did
talk
not
shit
have a
about him.
choice because my ex recorded this whole thing when I was trying to open up and talk to it about it. And it wasn't even the fact I didn't show it to him because of it. I just showed him what happened when I was drunk and why like I'm having like insane feelings. And he recorded the whole thing and he was going to post it. He already, in lolcow live, when they did this yesterday, he literally admitted it in a super chat. Like, I was the person that was going to expose it, forcing her hand kind of thing. Like, I was not going to do it. I talked to Repzion about this and a few other people, like other creators. And we were all, not creators, other friends about it. And we were all going to keep
it makes him look bad.
It
So
doesn't
why
make
do you care?
it doesn't make you look
Like,
bad.
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to be.
I know
like,
it's
I don't wanna
embarrassing,
be
but like,
famous. I don't want to be involved in this. You know what I mean? Like, I
then
just
that's why
wanna
you don't
sit there
post it. You
and
just
paint
ignore
my
it. Like,
figures.
you made way more attention by you posting
Yeah,
yourself.
like, yeah,
You know what I mean? If you're trying to distance it from your own brand, why would you put it on your channel?
Because if he
Like, that's
did
a
it, he
very
was going to
bad
spin the narrative.
So what she's saying,
if you're done with them,
whoa,
then there's nothing you can
Legs,
do anyway.
what she's saying, Verst, is he'll twist it to her coming on to him, and it was just her getting drunk, fucking talking dirty. She didn't think of the thing of it, and then, but looking back, yeah. So she got out in front of it. That's what she's saying. I'm not saying that was the smartest thing to do. I'm not saying that's the smartest thing.
No, I
to
understand.
do.
I understand
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you did it, but it's really a bad way to go about it.
Yeah,
but
it's not the worst.
too
Well, I
late
mean,
now.
either
so.
way, I would have had to address it. So
No,
why not?
yeah, I guess you're right. No,
Go with
she's right about that. She would have had to address it, and everybody would have called her all sorts of names. Keep your love life off the internet. Seriously. All right, I'm gonna play daddy right now. Keep your love life off the internet for sure. Look out for yourself. Look out for yourself. Just
Trust me, I am
by
not
the way,
going to be dating for a long time.
sorry to hear that. I hope fucking you find somebody to treat you right and all that other good shit. You know, you're very talented. You're a very talented artist, by the way. I really, if I didn't want to deal with all the shipping costs and everything that went into that shit, I would have took the Scorpion thing because you really got a lot of talent. But keep it off the fucking internet. Go meet people the old-fashioned way. For reals. Yeah. And I mean this. I'm not like, look, I brought you on to make a joke of it. Now I'm talking to you for real. Don't do what you're doing. Because there's always going to be some scumbag to try to make you a slut. You know, I mean, look what happened to fucking me. I like one of my Patreons, like, can I do an interview on your channel? Yeah, sure. Seems nice. The next thing I know, I'm being disloyal to my wife. You know? So just keep it off. Go the old-fashioned way. Meet people, talk to them. I know you're in a tough spot. I really, really feel bad. That's sincere on my part. But this is no way to handle yourself. You know, don't put yourself in these positions. You know, he just looks ridiculous. He looks like a gooner. And so what? He's a grown-ass man, and you're a grown-ass woman. And that's all it looks like. That's all I'm here to do about it. But, you know, like, it can be twisted. And like, do you think when you watch all the detractors for DSP, for Wings, for do you think they're telling the truth? Like, they're probably telling the truth like 30% of the time. The rest of it, they lie for entertainment reasons. You know? Mm-hmm. So they'll do that to you, especially a girl. For some reason, people love to dunk on chicks on the internet, especially the ones that are a little naive. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I agree. And that's why, like, this was definitely eye-opening. And, you know, I definitely learned a lot from this situation. Okay. And the only thing I'm grateful for is Keemstar is now the clown of the fucking internet.
He's been a clown for the internet for the last 10 years.
But not like this. Yeah. Like, seeing him yesterday embarrassed, just admitting.
You realize he has two 20-year-olds at his place at any given time, right? Like, okay, this is a known thing. You're acting like this is new information.
No, everybody knows he's a clown. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it seems like it, you know, you're like, when I brought you on, I thought you were going to laugh about it. I didn't realize you're this naive. And I don't say that as a criticism as much as a reality, right? I wouldn't have put you on if I thought this would hurt. I really don't. I thought you were going to laugh, make fun of him, what a dick, right? And all that other stuff. But yeah, we thought you were fucking with him. Yeah, we thought you were fucking with him. And we were like going to fuck with him with you and join. But you sound like you really got hurt. And I don't think that's funny. I'm not trying to like turn that into something.
I'm not hurt by what he did. I mean, like, fuck him. But like, there's also a whole reason why it was recorded, right? Because in the back of my mind, like, I knew that he would probably say something I could use against him and get my revenge back.
If you have to record people, to make friendships and stuff and get involved with your love life and all that other stuff, they're not good friends. If you feel that fucking red, if I'm fucking flipping the record, it's because I don't trust. You know?
Well, I think the most important thing is just the fact that he's never going to live this down, and he's forever going to be known as anyone around him needing flood insurance, apparently.
That's the funny part. He's never going to live. He's going to live it. He's going to live it down in an hour. I got news for you.
Yeah. How much does he like donuts? Like, is that like what he would have got when you guys did meetings or something? If you ever would have met up in person?
I wouldn't know. I did everything I could not to meet up with him because I thought it would turn into exactly what it turned into with Wings. Yeah. Except I'd have cups on me, you know. So I never went. You know, because I thought like he's like he has that environment on him. There's videos like I saw a video about in 2015 with what's his name with Only Leaves Me Legs, and I was something about money, and next thing you know, he gets in a huge fist fight in his fucking kitchen. You know, I was like, I don't want to be around people like that. I already went through that part of my life. You know, the guys are like in their 40s and they're getting fist fights and shit in the camera. It's not even fun. You know, so no, I mean, but I'm a little older than you, I guess. You know, dude, this influencer thing is for scumbags. That's why I do it, because I like it. I like the pressure of being around scumbags and surviving among them, especially internet drama. The only thing worse than that is politics. No, it's for scumbags. I didn't want to see you get your feelings hurt. I'm cruel, but I'm not that cruel. We just wanted to fucking have a laugh. But yeah, my advice to you is leave this part of your life off the internet. If you do the influencer thing, you know, leave this part.
And I've definitely learned that. And this has taught me a lot. And this has been very eye-opening. Okay. So I mean, moving forward, I'm just
you're gonna be fine.
You know, you're gonna
be fine.
You know, when we talked, all I wanted to do was paint my figures, and I was showing you my paint. Like
I know, and you did. I just said an hour ago how talented I think you are. I thought you were really, really talented. You were very, very nice to me. You were offering to send like 100, 200 euros worth of fucking shit over here for my son. I thought it was really nice, but I just didn't think it was appropriate, you know, and for money reasons, because I am married and stuff like that. But it was a very nice offer. You're probably a very nice girl, and obviously, you know, you got some shit that just happened and you got to deal with that. Stay off the internet in this part of your life. You want to play video games, you want to show your art off, that's fine. Keep your personal life out of it. Once your personal life's out there, it's game. And that's why Verse was making fun of you, because we figured you'd laugh at yourself. So I didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
All right. You take care of yourself. You're going to be fine. Things, as bad as it shits right now, I promise you it'll get better.
I appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
You guys have a good stream.
Take care. Bye-bye. Way to go, First, you bully.
She believed him. I can't believe she was polite. She was buying that the whole time. Oh, we'll get my flood insurance. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll show you my boobies, bro.
She's only had two other boyfriends. She's only had two other boyfriends. You guys are too hard.
Crazy work.
Isn't he an asshole, Jeannie?
My God.
Why do you think I was quiet?
Because she was laughing. She didn't have anything nice to say. She had nothing nice to say. She's like, no fucking way, this bitch.
Well,
is serious.
I honestly wouldn't have brought her on. I didn't care that you picked on her, because that's what we brought her into, right? But I didn't realize, that really bothered you. What do you mean I didn't know? Yeah, of course I didn't know that he didn't really actually care about me. Yeah, to me, that's mind blowing.
Wild.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna make a comment, Kel, but you're like the last person on earth that should be commenting on this. All right,
Kel, that you just watch yourself in a mirror, Kel. I wouldn't. Fucking Legoland looking ass. You did the same fucking shit. I don't want to fucking hear anything from you. Fucking carbon copies of each other.
At least she had Keemstar. You had some dork that fucking drama.
You had the bottom of the totem pole of the shit stick. Yeah, fuck.
No judgment on her.
What do you mean you're not Smaggle? Wait, you're Colton?
Yeah. I got this guy Colin. He's gonna take my channel to the top. Do you know that Colton got...
Yeah, I heard Tommy C just retired, Kelly. You should try him next. He's on his way up. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. My God. Unfortunately, this is a canon event for every woman eventually. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I imagine you've gotten bored. You've been gullible before, Jeannie.
Jeannie never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if she's dating, she's 21 years old, and she's been dating the guy for fucking 5 years. That means it's her junior year of high school. She doesn't know shit. And in fairness to her, I didn't really start dating, because I had my high school girlfriend up until I was about 19. I didn't know anything about dating until I started dating in 19, 20, 21. I didn't know how it worked. In fairness to her. I thought everything was I
just have one question. Hey, Jeannie, throughout your entire existence, how many of your friends that have missed you and want to hang out with you asked to fly you out and buy you flood insurance and see your
As of right now, 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
Putting feelers out
Well,
there.
I think the point is she didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Right. Because because males get empathy at 30 and women get common sense at 30. I get it. Yep, I understand. I'm tracking.
All right, let's do the other shitheads. That's too funny. Women are different.
She thought it was a goof. Yeah, total goof among friends. Hey, Jeannie, can I fly you out and see your fat tits and buy you flood insurance? As a friend, of course. As a friend.
As a friend.
Next time you're in Cali, I'll drive down. Let me know. As friends, of course. How fun.
I don't know, but not everybody is she didn't. It's like she said, she didn't. All she had is.
No, you're right. She exposed Keem for liking young girls and having threesomes because no one ever knew that before this moment. Thank you for that. Thank you for your service.
She doesn't. By the way, huge jump. Keemstar admits to being the one who got me banned off of YouTube.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
So Jeannie is saying there's a...
donated $5. So Rami is saying there's a chance.
Oh my God.
Totally.
A huge jump. Keemstar admits to being the one who got me banned off of YouTube. And a quick kick. I recently got my channels back. He says my channels may have to go. He claims he's contacted a person who owns Kick Screaming. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. Not a shock. Let's see Keem's reaction.
Danny super chatted $20. Here's some money for Bradley's blonde hair dye fund.
He do prefer blondes, apparently. He likes them Little Mermaid.
So
You really got him. Look at him. Look at the downfall.
rule number 12 in the rules of this Discord?
Hmm.
No gooning.
Now, sir, would you say that that's possibly what was revealed today that you were doing?
No. No. I was being flirted with, and I flirted back.
Flirted? Is that like a Buffalo accent
Flirted?
thing? Yeah, I flirted.
Okay, can we talk about your flirt?
Dude, that
game
was like
there
when I heard Nick say Oregon. Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
my
yeah, I
God,
got
it
that.
was
I got that in the
crawl.
army. I had to. I only.
He said Oregon.
Oregon,
Like,
yeah. I
Nick,
said
you're retarded. He's
Oregon.
like, no, you guys are fucking with me. You guys are trolling me right now.
I said, yeah. If you notice, I posted in there. I said Oregon until I like got shamed by all the jackasses from your part of the country in the army. I didn't know. It's Oregon. Yeah.
And then it was so funny though. He put it into text to speech in Google.
And it said Oregon, and then he was fine.
Yeah, and he's
and
like,
then it was,
"What the fuck?"
But
like,
if you
no,
noticed,
man.
when I sent him the donation, it said Oregon inside of YouTube.
Oh, that was you?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
It said when on YouTube it said Oregon, but when he did it on Google, on the regular Google, it said Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an East Coast thing.
That shit was
we
so
all said
funny.
we all said Oregon growing up.
I was like, oh, I'm in my fucking
Yeah.
for a second, because please tell me that's not how you got Brantley, because your game is off. I'm just saying, your game is a little off, bro.
How the fuck's Jordy?
My wallet's my wallet's bigger than my dick. Yeah, well, Jordy should be there. My wallet's bigger than my dick.
He got more riz than you.
Right?
Listen, I think it was clear that I was like making sarcastic
What? No, you aren't.
flirt jokes.
Oh,
they were
shut-
not. They were more
No.
jokes than fucking riz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were trying to riz her with jokes, and it didn't work. Well, actually, sorry. No, it did work somehow.
Yeah.
So, would you say that maybe you were looking out for her benefit by asking to make sure she had flood insurance? Is that what we were doing? I mean, were you just looking out for her? You know, make sure she has the house covered.
It's always good to have policies. Yes. Hey, buddy.
Okay. Now, I have a visual question for you. Now, in the Discord, you call yourself Crispy Keem, right? So, I have a question for you. What do you think when you see these? Okay?
I don't.
When you see this, what do you think? Exactly. Just tell me, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this? A glazed donut. Because apparently you like glazed donuts.
I like the glazed donuts from time to time.
As friends, of course.
As friends. Oh, if I have permission. You don't want to surprise them. It's like, what are you doing?
Who the fuck is Ava?
Ava is one of the like Thor detractor people.
Okay. So where does Grace even stream now?
She got misunderstood and kicked back, so
Oh, she got kicked back.
yeah, as of today, I think, or yesterday.
And she got the YouTube channel misunderstood back?
Yeah, she got both her channels back and remonetized, Thorpe TV and Misunderstood.
There's no way.
I swear to God.
Sounds like
Dude, she even said she did the initial call for revenge, and now she's doing this shit. She's totally just clout hungry, dude.
You think?
It's fucking pathetic.
That's wild.
Well, no, it's the same one. It's the same one.
I was just yeah, dude. She's clearly that is so funny. She said she was just trying to get him on call to get something for revenge. How pathetic is that?
They should just permanently be fucking banned on everything. I don't know how they keep like weaseling through it.
Yeah,
said the Queen Weasel herself.
But as of
No, it's Links talking about Grace.
I know.
Yeah, I'm talking to the chat.
Did you not hear?
For
Did you not
sure.
hear
I'm
what
talking
she
to
said
chat,
when she
you
was here?
douchebag.
100% cake was the last 28 hours that she got it back. 48 hours. I mean, not 28.
It's crazy. I can't believe they would even be able to do that. I'm looking it up now. Yeah, that's wild.
Do you see it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought this shit was banned. Why did they get it back?
I guess she was able to appeal it and prove that the reason for them taking it down was false, is what she told her Discord. That it was false reported.
All I said is I shot a text over. I'm like, hey, this person's like planning on like going on private property and do all this crazy shit. That's literally all I said.
Yeah.
And they got dinged left and right.
Stupid. I just said yes,
Here's the
and then at the end of it, I never showed.
Ben said with his chest that like lolcow live and the lolcow live universe will be at that camp because Grace is gonna stream snipe them and all this stuff. Like a week after they said that, all their channels got banned.
Yeah, that was funny.
You know, it's like, dude.
Just do Grace on
Imagine saying that, like publicly to the internet, and then all your streams shut down. And
That's
then
embarrassing.
They actually did it on Kick, and then it got so bad where like I had to reach out to like
This is already longer than every conversation I've ever had with Keem privately.
my buddy who owns.
Yeah, she said it was 4 hours, right?
Except when I was no, I'm just talking about what you've heard. Except when he was buying a new house, and I had to sit there for that. That was annoying.
Fucking Kick, and I was like, dude, this bitch drove an RV from fucking New York all the way to Texas to come onto private property, right? And she was saying she never went on private property. She did. She rode a fucking bike on it.
Once she hit the
Yeah.
driveway, you're in private property.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, do you think I want to go fucking ban people? No, but like you're going so.
Is Keem right here though? Is it all right for him to use his fucking sources to keep somebody threatened and come on his property? In fairness to him, or is this
fuck him?
Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't do this either. I gotta be honest with you. I was ready to jump on
shit. If you're on my shit, go fuck.
Yeah,
yourself.
I mean, does this kind of like cross the fucking line here? I don't know what and she was. Grace is nuts.
To be fair though, did he buy trespass insurance?
Yeah, I don't know. In honor of Hassan slandering me, calling me a diddler, I want to be clear that the only one of us he's had sex with prostitutes, legal in Europe, visited a brothel that was rated for human trafficking. That's all of them in Europe. Begged to be invited to a Diddy party. I would love to hang a Diddy Ciroc entourage and trickle down and bang everything through my way. Now, in 2012, in fairness to Hassan,
this is really bad with hindsight.
Yeah, in hindsight, it's hindsight.
Throw hindsight from 12 years later.
But
his
his reaction, and there's something else here. Hold on.
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten portobello mushrooms, and one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl, like opening up a Christmas gift. And I think I told you about this, where I was like, this is some real weird Alex Jones style pedo thing here. I walked into this like back.
Well, that's just him telling a story, in fairness. Saying he saw something fucked up. All right, that's... Asmund Gold thinks Hassan gets what he's deserved after Dan Solomon uncovered the Diddy tweet. Solomon was upset that his nickname Dan the Diddler. Yeah, well, fuck Hassan for that. If you're gonna call one guy a diddler and then he twists this shit on you, the fucking lefties eating each other. It's great. Asmund also points out at the same time Hassan accused him of being a lolly enjoyer. Yeah. So fuck Hassan.
The point is that when you start making accusations like this and you start calling people diddlers and stuff like this, like calling a Dan Saltman a diddler, like that's a big one, right? That's a really big.
Yeah, you're kind of fair game. Like, who cares if they call? I mean, I don't like this shit either, but
big one. And when you have tweets talking about wanting to go to Diddy parties after you're calling somebody else a diddler, it doesn't look good. It looks really, really, really fucking bad. And look, you get what you fucking deserve. You don't. You should have never said that.
Yeah, no.
You should have never fucking said that. Massive fucking mistake. I feel like that's slander. Honestly, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
It 100% is. It's not even a question. We're implying like lolly shit. Yeah, exactly. Right. But you know, that was like fucking a month ago. So like, I'm not gonna go into that. A lot of karma to that. Yeah, exactly. And it's called defamation per se. I think it definitely is. He's talking shit about
you actually don't
liking
need
anime
to
lolly.
interact with real people ever.
Chris Buchem donated $5. Johnny bro, one of my balls is limp too. Let me fly you out and we can make a lopsided beast with 2 books, bro.
What do you think, Jeannie? What do you think?
Do I have to dye my hair blonde?
Oh, there you go.
I don't like lolly stuff either, which is like what was so weird about it. It's like I've talked about that 50 times. So like whenever he said that about me, I was like, well, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, he slanders everybody. And 100% slander me. Yeah, they're all pretty bad. But I'll go to Nick Fertitta in a minute. But what's his face? He had the good stuff. There's one of him kind of like melting down, like really bad. Like this is kind of weird. Like I mean, all he has to say is like, yeah, I went to a Diddy party before. I thought it was fucking creepy, but then he does this. You know, Nick called it the worst acting he's ever seen. This is kind of funny though. This is hysterical, actually.
My God.
What?
Oh my God. I
already don't believe it.
I went to a Coachella after party. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I just realized.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Just now, yeah. Right.
I remember.
Yeah, that is like the worst acting ever. He's right. He's not joking. What the fuck? Who's writing me? Have you ever seen Roger Stone's deposition in civil suit brought by Larry Klayman? Because he uses tactics Hassan Cult uses and comes off as smarter. I don't know. I don't fucking care.
I was gonna say, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably because because you know what it is like you know what it was. If I had, you know what, I'm gonna check. I think I know what tweet that is from. Yes, it's exactly. So he's trying to say conservatives do it too. You know, yeah. Well, they're fucked up. What do you want from me? I'm showing you what I experience. No, it's like I made the thing is doesn't like, hey, you don't want to end up in the charred. You're going to hell. You're gonna end up in charred walls and dam. But if Christ can free you, can keep you from going to hell. All you got to join me and my friends. Juxtaposed to, wake up, Ethan. Wake up. But we really care about you and your mental health. And if you join us or just shut the fuck up, then you'll be free and you'll feel a lot better. Which is the same Christian bullshit. Right? So that guy's like, well, conservatives do it too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure they do. But
yeah, fuck all of them.
Yeah, fuck all of them. And here's another thing. It's a little more calm with the left doing it online. So there's your answer if you happen to be watching. Listen. Ethan challenges iDubbbz to call in and debate him. Oh God, what? Puke. I guess he's like streaming right now. Annoying. Hassan denies having any influence on iDubbbz. We already did that one. The H3 Reddit has been absolutely cooking with memes of content. Dan Saltman showed up at the suburb. It's pretty funny that he got him. Destiny takes shots at Asmongold. Dark Destiny's funny. At least he's funny. Because he's like, fuck it. Tell people to kill themselves. You know? Yeah, he's doing scumbag leftist. All right, yeah, I think that's it. I don't think fucking I don't think Hassan really did anything fucking inappropriate unless he saw something inappropriate. He talked about it. Breaking: Nick Fertitta going to jail. He's got 30 days, 5 years probation. Sounds pretty good considering what he did, huh? Sounds like a good deal. If this is all he gets.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's like 30 days coke with your fucking kids. Maybe because he's getting his kids taken away. They probably figured, hey, you're losing your kids anyway, so this punishment enough, I guess. Defendants placed on supervision probation for 5 years, monitored by Coyote County or whatever the fuck it is. Unbelievable. The guy had the world by the balls after he finally got something right. He got the Kyle Rittenhouse thing right. And then he just became a wicked degenerate. Destiny taking shots at Asmongold. Yeah, I actually want to see this. Yeah, Destiny's totally mask off now.
His argument for doing it was to retaliate for tariffs against other countries that weren't real. Now he's going back on those reciprocal tariffs, claiming it was to get a better deal. Yeah.
Real-time
processing. Of
processing.
course he's going back on
There
the
it is.
tariffs because these people are coming to the table to negotiate with them. The tariffs were a bargaining chip to begin with. That was the entire point of the tariffs.
You think there'll ever be a world where I'm trying to imagine, like, if they start nullifying people's actual U.S. citizens, if they'll care.
No, they wouldn't. Asmund Slot would absolutely 100%
So because they wouldn't start.
So here's the thing, Jesse. You wish that would happen, so you'd have a fucking argument. Of course, that never happens. All the fucking horrible things we always hear about Trump doing never actually happen. So like, yeah, they would totally, like, if they were executing babies in the White House lawn, they would approve it. Yeah, I think the same thing can be said about the left. And I watched them the way they stuck up for Clinton.
With fucking Joe Blow, right? They're going to start with someone that became a citizen from whatever reason. Like
They always find a way to recode whatever is being stated. They always find a way to recode it into a way that's acceptable. He could come across J.D. Vance fucking his mom's corpse, and J.D. Vance could say, well, it's a made in America fleshlight, and Asmongold would defend it. That's how completely debased these subhuman fucking losers are. Literally, the administration can take any position they want, and there will always be people like this who will find some way to make an excuse for it. It's beyond fucking, it's depravity, but...
I don't, okay.
Depravity not to agree with them. Or you could let it go to court and let it get decided. Oh, you don't trust the court system anymore? Like you what was his thing during COVID when he walked around just like, oh, this is what the government says about COVID. It's true. We don't trust him anymore. That's where those constitutional issues are supposed to be settled. But I guess, and then fucking Asmongold tries to take the high ground. But this is what Destiny's talking about. Like, take the low road. It's more entertaining. And I'm not going to even bother reading this, but Asmongold looks kind of lame. A lot of people excuse deranged outbursts. Well, like, what's funnier, fucking a dead corpse? Or a lot of people excuse deranged outbursts like this in Destiny's community because they're fighting for the greater good, and it supersedes any accountability or decency. This is the kind of bullshit that I heard from the fucking left. Decency from Trump. Fuck the decency shit. Decency is only for people that are winning. Just call him a fucking scumbag and be done with it. God, you got enough to work with. How about this? I don't listen to guys that fucking do what he does. There you go. Problem solved. All right, this is Extra Emily. I'm learning about her. Fucking, I had a long...
How's it smell?
I had a long talk with Cabos today. You guys remember him? He's back. On Kick. Follow me on Kick if you ever want to see... I don't know. It's just like a fucking reality show in this fucking arcade. It's kind of loose, though. Cabos called in and talked to me for like an hour.
How's it smell?
Are you filming me?
Oh, it's off. No.
Oh, I was going to say, would you film me? No,
You want to be filmed?
No.
I got a camera if you want to be filmed. Okay.
We have...
How's it?
I don't get what was wrong there. What did I miss? I don't understand what I missed.
How's it smell?
Are you filming me?
Oh, it's off. No.
Oh, I was going to say...
I'm supposed to get mad about that? No, I'm not.
I think it's a stain for maybe the fajita that I ate.
Oh, right. That was such a wild interaction with Dave. That was weird. He's like, do not stream me, or do not camera me. I'm like, oh, definitely not. You're like, oh, it's off. Yeah, totally off. The phone screen is off.
Am I supposed to get outraged over that? I mean, I heard she's like the next big thing. I think like Cabos is telling me like your parents paid like you $100,000 to go to school, and she's like, I'm never paying that back, which is funny, but that's a common. Most kids in the States do that. 4chan getting hacked. Are they done? Are they down?
No clue.
I haven't I've checked on it, but the last the last thing I heard was about Yeet, and I haven't seen any updates from him on about it, so I'm gonna assume it's
and we're done. And we're done. Calls now because I want to call. 2 hours, a long time for me. I'm lazy. I am doing an after show. Obviously, you guys don't.
What is it going to be on?
Me making the thumbnail and bullshitting with people. I don't know. Fucking WrestleMania starting.
You know, I think I found the one thing gayer than soccer. It's wrestling.
I don't care. You don't have to fucking be a. I don't care. It's WrestleMania.
I will say that it's cool at least because then that's actually had Dumpy around more.
Dumpy, let's watch wrestling. I'll edit.
Oh, he fucking loves that.
Every time I say wrestling, he pops.
Dude,
into the chat.
it's literally like a ritual. He'll be like, "Hey, I'm drunk right now editing a video. You want to watch wrestling?" Like
Tommy can go 1 hour still. No, I don't like going on. I'm out of shit. I don't.
An hour for what?
Yeah. You want to call in?
How Link's just retarded for an hour? Like, what do we do? Like, what do you mean?
I can't do it.
Another hour on what?
I figure like
you want us to watch the H3 reaction to the iDubbbz reaction to the what?
I do this show like I play poker. Win one bet an hour. That's it. One joke a subject. One good joke a subject. You know. And you guys are calling in, so I can't even really. I have no key. Like I will not drag it on. I'm not a. I consider it a podcast, not a stream. So. Whatever. I mean, fucking.
Another hour on the Carl Jobs video, yeah.
Go listen to Chud. He does like 9 fucking hours. I don't know how he does it. He's gonna have back problems. Ugh.
I was gonna ask you. I did send you that. Are you gonna watch that on stream at some point?
What's that?
Not now, obviously. The new Carl video. He talked about Billy Mitchell.
It was on the docket today, but yeah, I was gonna save it. Maybe I'll do Sunday, depending on how things are going. Yeah, Sunday or Monday, because I'm thinking about. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. So do Carl, especially if it's kind of thin. And I really like putting Jeff on because he doesn't give a fiddler's fuck, and it's just funny to have him there, even if he doesn't talk, and like watch this stupid shit. Because he's like completely removed from this YouTube drama. So it's just funny to just watch him stare in the camera and like lick UF slurs, you know.
Well, actually, what was kind of funny is when the content cop thing happened, he reached out to me and asked me. He said, "How gay was the comment cop?" Yeah, and I said, "Well, that was the best." I was like, "Yeah,
gay
it was pretty."
Than you know,
how gay was the comment cop? Pretty gay.
You know.
Yeah.
His response was, "I saw this 2-second clip of them doing the Fortnite L dance. All I needed to see," and I said that was a crucial gay moment as well. So.
Well, I got a lot of fucking editing to do tomorrow on Sunday, so. And all that other happy horse shit. Stage channel, Prime. Fucking. What time is it?
It is almost 12:30 for you.
Yeah, it's up. It's up. Well, nobody's calling, so fuck it.
Just make sure before you come to the after show that you buy your flood insurance.
Yes.
If you want to be a true bro. Jeannie, make sure you have your retarded tits out in the
You're retarded tits. Nesquik, Oprag, Rexon, B, Billion Bones, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, G-Man. Little Manly, Not Your Typical Mom, Panic Pun, Taylor D, Tommy C. Scott, Tribby Savage, Winter Gaming, Jeannie, Picklington. You know, I had somebody like, it was a couple years ago. They just started charging their account, and I like gave them 2 shots. It was coming up blank, and I wrote to them. I forget who. I think I wrote to them, and they never got back. You know, like, is everything okay with the charge? And then they just went to, like, because that was probably the only time I ever wrote somebody back. It's not that they canceled this. I guess they was charging their account, at least back when it told me. And then I realized something. I think they died. That's what happened. Yeah, like probably dead for a year.
God damn.
Well, that's not funny. They died, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of ironic. It's like, I'm getting these things that your bank card's getting an account. You might want to look into it. I didn't care if they pulled the thing. In fact, I kind of want them to, because like, I don't want you sending me money if you don't have it.
No, Tommy, you didn't know they died. You thought they were just trying to
You're
rekindle
dead.
they missed you.
Yeah, they're dead. They never really back.
No, they just thought they just thought they missed you and you want to be friends.
It was or something like that. I remember it was long. I think it was like 2017. It was like, I think you're dead. You know, and a lot of the happy horse shit. All right, no calls. I'm done. We'll see you in the after show. Thanks so much for your support. Good stuff this week and all that.
Have a good one, bros.
Have a good one, bros. Don't forget, check Geico for flood insurance. You know.